Greetings and welcome to Warhammer Quest. This game was just released yesterday on Steam, and it's not exactly a new game. It already existed for a while for gaming on phones and all that stuff. That's not exactly things I do. I play games on PC and my phone is for messaging people and calling people. So I'm very glad they actually ported it, because the whole Warhammer thing brings me back to the olden days, I suppose. Although I didn't play Warhammer Quest itself, I played Warhammer Fantasy, but well, it's close enough. So, however, there was quite a bit of controversy on the Steam forums about this game, mainly about its microtransactions. And, well, yeah, I myself don't like microtransactions. In fact, the whole thing with DLCs that the last few years have manifested in gaming, I don't like it. I prefer the old style, releasing games and maybe a handful of expansions. But either way, I did buy this game, but I bought the deluxe version. As you can see here, this is all DLC stuff, microtransaction stuff. And if you were to add all this stuff up, well, yeah, it's quite a hefty price. But if you buy the deluxe version, it's actually not that bad. On release I paid, what was it, 22 euros for it. And while that may seem a lot, you do have to, well, yeah, you do have to keep in mind that it's still a Games Workshop game, sort of. And if you compare this to, for example, Warhammer Fantasy, for the price that I paid for this game, I'd maybe get 1 or 2 metal minis, or maybe 5 plastic ones, and that's about it. So I think it's not that bad, but well, it's still a bit pricey for a smaller game. So I guess if you are interested in this, but you think it's a bit too pricey, just wait out for a Steam sale, and well, then it may be much more affordable for you. Anyway, let's get on with the game. I'll be playing this one on hardcore. I do like that they have this option. I mostly play my games on a hardcore mode whenever it's possible and whenever it's actually playable, because, well, I think it's just a lot nicer. What good is a story if the protagonist can't die? That's kind of what spawned the whole red shirt thing on Star Trek. You always knew Kirk and Spock and McCoy would come back because, well, they had to. So, I prefer it when the characters can get killed. Anyway, for a party name, I've been thinking about it for a while, and let's just go with the Iron Brigade. Wait, is that right? I hope it is. Brigade. Yeah, it has to be. Alright, so it's on hardcore, that's alright. Let's continue. And I will skip the tutorial, because I already know pretty much how to play the game. It's not that it's not that difficult, really. It's very simple, which is possibly why I like it. Not that I don't like complicated games, but it's very much a casual game, so that's good. So yeah, here you got the story thing. You can read it, and well, let's go adventuring, I suppose. And I do like the game. It runs pretty smooth, although there's probably a bunch of bugs, but that will, well, speaking of bugs, the first quest is squashing bugs. So yeah, killing rats and all that. So here we start with our 4 starting characters. If you were to buy the bare bones version of this game, I suppose these are the 4 characters that you can play with. But if you buy the game, I'd very much advise to buy the deluxe version, because yeah, I think this is one of the mistakes that the developers made, is that they offered two versions, the bare bones version and the deluxe version. They should have just sold the deluxe version because, well, I think that is just the best way to play it. So here we got a mage, this is the barbarian, this is the dwarf iron breaker, and we got a wood elf, I suppose, archer. So let's, if you step on these tiles with the arrows next to them, you unlock the next room. So sometimes it's a room with nothing in it, sometimes it's a special room with some enemies. So let's set up our people. Let's put the mage and the archer in the back and our two melee people in the front. And there we go. Then you get this pop-up, and we have 6 giant bats to defeat. Also, the dungeons are somewhat procedurally generated, so that's nice. Every dungeon will be a little bit different. So here we go. Let's attack this dude. And we have dead blow, and that means you can do another attack. It happens automatically to whatever enemy is next to you. So he missed dead blow. Let's try with this guy. And we killed it. Not very surprisingly, since it's just a bunch of bats. Alright, or archer, let's shoot something. This thing. And it's down. You can only shoot once. And now we got the mage. We have Winds of Magic 5. That means we'll be able to cast the equivalent of 5... Yeah, how would you call it? 5 magic points. So as you can see, Healing Mist, we would be able to use this, but we don't have to heal anyone. Shadow Daggers, we'd be able to actually cast this twice, but this is a melee spell, so that's not something we can use, and Shadow Bolt is too expensive. So we can't actually do much with our mage, but I'll move him up 1 tile. And that's it for the first round. Now the bats can attack. Oh, he's actually quite damaged. You do have to remember that I put it on hardcore, so people might die and people will die probably. Let's see, we have Winds of Magic 4, that's not enough for a Healing Mist, unfortunately. But we do have bandages, which allow you to heal your party members. Alright, let's see. And he missed. That's terrible. That was great. Now, if my archer can actually kill this guy, that would be awesome. And there we go. Great. And we got some loot. We have leather boots plus 1 toughness. And let's actually check out the inventory, which is over here. So here you can give some equipment to all your characters. So let's see, leather boots. I think everyone can use that, so let's give that to the people in the front line. I suppose we can give it to the Iron Breaker. Oh, and there's also this. These are the special, I guess, overpowered weapons that are also included in the DLC and the deluxe game, but I won't be using them. I want to just play the game as it was intended. Alright, so that we got. Let's go back. And let's continue on. But okay, gotta end the turn first, because none of these can move. Once you attack, you can't move anymore. Damn, only a tree. That's not good. I actually want to get a 5 so that I can cast Healing Mist on my Iron Breaker. So let's end another turn. Ah, good, we got 5 now. Let's move this guy up and... There we go, Healing Mist, and we cast it on him, and let's see what we get. Oh, double click. +2 wounds. Well, that's not very good, but I suppose you could just keep ending turns. We only got a 3 now, that's not good. I don't actually know what if there's a downside for ending turns. Well, yeah, just for healing. But, well, let's just continue on. There's nothing in this room. Alright. Okay, Winds of Magic, nothing. That's terrible. I'm gonna move them up and do another turn. Hopefully to get some more magic power. Only 4, that's not good. Okay, never mind, let's just continue. And again, nothing in this room. So as you can see, the game is pretty simple to play, which I guess makes sense since this is made for phones. But still, I think it looks pretty nice, and it has that whole dungeon crawl feeling, which I very much enjoy. Only 4 again. Yeah, that's bad. Let's move him up. Just in front of this room. Then we can end another turn. And 0. Yeah. Winds of Magic are very random. And now, what do we got? 6 giant bats. Alright. I suppose this guy can start attacking this one. He's down. That's good. And yeah, every enemy you slay, you get gold. Oh yeah, and there was also some controversy about the option to buy gold. Well, honestly, I don't care. This is a single player game, and if you actually want to cheat by buying gold and actually paying money for it, well, be my guest, I suppose. The only person you're cheating on is yourself anyway, so I don't have a problem with it. If this were a multiplayer game, however, I would have found it a very big problem. Alright, now let's get this archer to shoot something. We can't do anything with this. Let's see. I'm thinking... Actually, I want to see what are their stats. Movement 8, so okay, they can get me either way. So I might as well attack. Let's move this guy over there. And kill something. Okay, well... that was okay, I suppose. At least he killed one thing. Hopefully he doesn't get swamped now. Okay, so I'm actually fine with that. And with that. As long as they don't gang up on... Oh, he went berserk. Okay, so I guess you get kind of a free attack from that. Let's see. Oh yeah, the archer, when he has to attack something at point blank, he does some sort of melee attack. Let's see if he manages. No, he does not. Okay. How much magic do we have? We have 5. Okay, so that means we can not cast Shadow Bolt. We do have Shadow Daggers, which we could actually use to kill this guy. Oh, right, and I forgot that's some sort of AoE, so that actually hit my archer as well, so you have to watch out with casting it. Let's so okay, he's pinned. Let's kill this guy. Or not. Yeah, there's a pinned rule. And if you're pinned, you can't actually do much, I think. Okay, they are still able to attack. But he's not able to attack this, I suppose, because he went berserk, maybe? Okay, so it's this that prevents me from attacking. So he just does a random attack. And that's it. So let's see. Yeah, this guy needs healing. And we get no power. So let's see if we can shoot this guy. That worked. Now let's kill this dude. Alright. And I suppose I might as well try and do a melee attack with my mage. That'll at least give me 2 chances. And he missed. So I'm actually going to use the bandage on myself. Well, not myself, just the Iron Breaker. And let's continue. Good, he missed. And he missed as well. Lots of misses. Alright, good. And we get a silver dagger. Let's add it to the stash and check who can actually use that thing. If it's better than what we have anyway. Maybe the mage? Nope. Alright, so no one can use the dagger, unfortunately. But, well, I guess one of the other characters can. Let's get our people back into position for the next room. Hopefully we get some... Nope, only 4. That's bad. Let's end another, hopefully. 5. Yes, there we go, 5. Then we can use healing mist on the Iron Breaker. Hopefully heal something. Yes, plus 4 wounds, that's excellent. Now we can continue. Alright, so here we got a bunch of spiders now. Which are a lot more dangerous than rats or bats. Since they can web your guys. And if they are webbed, they can't actually do anything, I think. Or not much, anyway. So, let's see. I'm actually fine with the rat attacking me. I gotta focus on killing the spiders. And he missed. That's absolutely awful. And no winds of magic, so nothing to do with the mage. And he missed as well. Wow. And another miss. That's just absolutely terrible. That's how people start dying. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But you never know. Luckily he missed. So we got kind of a bottleneck here. Which I will make use of. Because they don't have any ranged enemies, so that means it's... Oh dear. Okay, well, we killed the rat. That's a good thing. And you went berserk, but you didn't attack anything. Alright, so he killed the spider. Let us continue. So, okay, this dude could move and attack. This one, whoever can't. If I were to move this way, he can actually be attacked by 3 enemies. Actually, make that 4. Or I'm not sure if you can actually stand there. It's difficult to say. I'm thinking you can, since otherwise this rat would have moved up there. So I'm not sure if I should actually hold ground. I'm going to shoot with the archer. Good, he killed it. And yeah, we have no winds of magic, so he's useless. Let's just move him up a bit, because why not? And we could move this way and attack this guy. Or not. Okay, he's webbed. I'm kind of okay with that. Oh dear. But okay, that's good. They kind of blocked the way for the rats. Now I need to move here and try to kill some things. How much winds of magic do we have? Alright. So I suppose I'm gonna heal my Iron Breaker. 6 wounds. That's great. Okay, let's see. I want to kill the spiders first. This guy won't be able to do anything. Let's check out web. No, this is another pop-up, it seems. Okay, so if you're webbed, you can't do anything at all, it seems. So, let's kill this spider, if we can. That's good. And let's attack this guy. Okay, that didn't work. Actually, I should have attacked with the barbarian first, because if he had a dead blow, he might have killed them both. That would have allowed my archer to kill one of the rats. So that's something to keep in mind. Actually, you can attack again. Oh right, he gets 2 attacks. I kind of forgot about that. So that's good, that worked out. Now we only have some rats to slay, which shouldn't be a problem. And they missed. So let's start off with you. Who knows, you might get a dead blow. And you did. And you missed. So I'm actually going to shoot this guy. Alright, that killed him. That allowed my... Oh, you can actually stand there. Okay. Now he might be able to get a dead blow as well and kill both. And he does. Excellent. And we get some small provisions. That heals a few wounds. Alright, add it to the stash. And we are victorious. So yeah, the first dungeon isn't exactly a difficult one. And here we have the stats. So the mage didn't actually kill anything, but he did heal the Iron Breaker for quite a few wounds. Alright, let us continue. And now we move off to the first village, settlement, city, I don't know, Siegfriedhof. And we gain 50 gold from completing the dungeon. And now we're moving off to this city here. And the graphics are actually pretty nice, as you will see. Nice, isn't it? It actually reminds me a lot about the Game of Thrones intro. I guess they may have gotten their inspiration from that. It looks very nice. So here we are in the settlement, and we get an encounter with the Miserable Minstrel, which gives you a new quest. So if you wish to read it, I'm not gonna read everything myself. You can pause the game if you wish to. So he simply wants to give us a new mission. We have to find his, which is it? his loot, some fancy loot that was stolen. So yeah, let us continue. And here we are in the city, and you can see the other characters with which we can play. I plan to try them all out. That is, if they all work properly, if there's no bugs or anything. And as I said, there probably are, but well, that's pretty much to be expected these days from a new game. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. I think I'm gonna do about 1 dungeon per episode. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm planning to do quite a bit of episodes of this. I guess until I either finish the game or until everyone is dead. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it and see you next time.